So, welcome to the final episode of Senpai and Otokonoko. Now, I was so worried going into this episode, or at least I was worried in the lead up to this episode, just because everyone in the comments, including me, we were kind of panicking about how is this gonna end, how is it gonna wrap up with the source material being like, there's not much left for the source material, but there's too much for it to adapt in one episode. So, we were worried. And then there was an announcement on Twitter, I think yesterday, that there is going to be a movie that's going to conclude the entire story arc, which is, honestly, I genuinely never expected that to happen. I thought that they were gonna rush the ending. I did not think they had the budget to actually put together a movie. But somehow, some way, there was a miracle, and there is going to be a movie. I don't know when. I don't think there's a schedule for it yet, or I haven't seen it. But there is going to be the ending is going to be the movie, which is going to be great. I'm excited for that. But anyways, in the previous episode, we had, I think, Makoto. Now it's almost confirmed that he has a bit of a crush on Aoi, which is interesting. As I said, I think at the end of the day, it's up to Makoto to decide who he wants to be with, right? If he just doesn't fall in love with Ryuji, then it's not like we can change anything about that. I want him to choose who he wants to be with. So if he decides for Aoi, I am fine with that. I'm gonna feel bad for Yuji, but yeah, it's Makoto's decision, not ours. So it's gonna be interesting seeing how that ends up developing. And then also we had Makoto trying to kind of explain to his mom, or trying to come clean or come out to his mom about like his likes and stuff like that. And his mom had a panic attack. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yeah, I can't imagine that. That's horrible for Makoto. But it did seem like his dad was trying to talk to him about it. He was like, you know what, you should probably go and see your mother's father, so your grandpa on your mother's side, and you're gonna probably find out why she's like that and stuff like that, right? Which is gonna be really interesting. Also, we still don't know the exact details about Aoi's mom and stuff like that, so there's still a lot to uncover there. But I guess let's see how this final episode concludes. So if you want to watch this uncut and unblurred, it's gonna be on my Patreon, which is down in the description. Without further ado, let's go into Senpai and Otokonoko episode 12. We're jumping right into it. There's definitely more to that. Makoto! Oh, he's going to his grandpa. Oh, they're on the same Shinkansen? Oh. Of course. It's always this shot. Ah! I love Aoi. She's so cute. Oh, okay, they're going to different stops. Makes sense. It would have been a bit too much of a coincidence if they didn't. If they went off at the same stop. Gifu. Yo, I would be breaking it, man. I would be so nervous in this moment. Damn, okay. Damn! Grandma got hair. Grandpa? So yeah, interesting. The real me I wonder if the dad having or the grandpa having long hair is somehow. Wait. That's cool. Bro, what? What? Why would you speak to your dad like that? That's cool. What? Why wouldn't you support your dad? Like, isn't that really cool? You have a common interest. You have like, oh, that's sad. I feel bad for him. So yeah, during the opening, I was thinking about it. So obviously the grandpa having long hair, I was like, at first I was like, damn, he looks like a rocker, you know, he looks cool. But then I was like, wait, he has long hair, just like Makoto. Okay. So he kind of went through a similar thing that Makoto did, just at an older age. It seems like that's cool. That's really interesting. I wonder how old his mom was here, right? Because maybe if she's going through puberty, I guess she's like 14, 15. I can see why she would react this way. But I feel like if you're like maybe a bit older, I feel like it's really cool to have like common interests. Sure, it would be maybe a bit not conflicting necessarily, but like surely it would take some time to adapt. But I feel like it would be a cool common interest to have. Damn. Oh, I thought it was Makoto and Yuji at first. I was so confused. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Okay. She was really tomboyish, huh, at first. Because she was trying to offset. Yeah, 100%. 100%. No. Okay, she's just horrible then. So, okay, I know I'm pausing a lot, but okay, so at first in the previous episode, I thought maybe it was the reason that she is like this is because the values have been instilled in her, like by her parents and stuff like that. But it's actually quite the opposite. It just seems like her parents, it's not that they instilled those kind of values in her. It was just that she got scarred by her parents wanting to be like her dad being a bit different. That's horrible. She's just, I mean, at the end of the day, it can be traumatic, I guess, for like a teenager. So I don't want to like seem like, it's me taking trauma lightly, but come on, man, come on. It's your dad and it's your child. It's your closest family. That's so close-minded of her. Come on. Aw. He's like, stay until tomorrow. He's so adorable. Oh, Jesus. It's really cool. Jesus, Aoi. Her voice is so piercing in the best way possible. That's a double-edged statement. That's fancy. Oh, it's a ryokan, isn't it? Yeah. Aww. Jesus Christ. I mean, she tried. She tried. I don't know. I still feel uncomfortable with the mom. She wanted him to be manlier. Aww. Oh, she's a neighbor. Yeah. That looks good. Can I borrow your face? Is she a makeup artist or something? Oh, she is. It's cute. What did you think it was? Just a random guy? Oh, his voice is so calming. Ryuji. Oh. Aww. This episode is really good. Like, really, really good. I feel like a lot of animations really good in this episode as well compared to some of the others. A lot more fluid. She does? She does? Cute. These guys. Aww. I do wonder what Aoi is exactly feeling. Like, yeah, I wonder what's the extent of her feelings. He's so cool. He's actually really, really cool. That's an adorable dress. Oh, oh. Oh. Why is it so adorable, man? Oh, man. Oh. My heart, man. No, Makoto, you're... Oh. Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah, he looks like he's having fun, just living how he wants to. Ooh. Aww. Oh, that's nice animation. Holy. That scene got me emotional, honestly, with the grandpa outside. I want to leave it. Yep, I want to live as me. Yo! Ah, yep. I feel like I've been. Ah, what a great scene. I feel like I've been saying this a lot during this series, but it's always good to not put yourself. Like, it's always bad when people try to put you in a box of like, you're this or you're that, right? I feel like that's always unhealthy. I feel like people should be allowed to just be themselves no matter if they don't fit in like that specific box that's been built up as the social norm. As long as they're not hurting others and they're happy, I feel like why wouldn't you allow someone to be who they want to be with like even if it goes against the social norms, right? And I feel like that's luckily been happening. Like, those kind of changes have been happening, and it's more and more common to let people just be who they are. But in some countries, it's more prevalent than others. And I feel like Japan is, when it comes to that, oftentimes still a bit behind. That's why it's great seeing media like this, where it definitely, highlights how people, as long as they're happy and they're not hurting anyone, they should just be themselves. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like the mom, she's definitely hurting people around her, right? Namely Makoto, and also her dad in turn, by trying to, be happy. That's why I feel like that's where her problem lies. Whereas Makoto, by wanting to be himself, he's not hurting anyone else. He's hurting his mom, but that's because of her beliefs, and I feel like he shouldn't be mending himself to her beliefs, right? So yeah, that's what I really like is about this anime, and I've been saying it a lot, but I just want to highlight it again. Aww. Oh, the dad is so cool. That's cute. That's so cute. Aww. Yep.
誠、大丈夫そうですか？ああ、今頑張ってるよ。リュウジ君も仲良くしてくれてありがとう。いや、俺は。あ、そうだ。ちょっと見せたいものがあるんですけど。
Oh.
こっちね。これとこれなら？こっち。だよね。あ、これも可愛くない？いいじゃない。恐ろしく趣味が合う。まんまと楽しんでしまってるわ。誠、やっぱりこんなの変よ。帰りましょう。私、あなたに幸せになってほしいの。母さん、僕、ちゃんと幸せだよ。母さんの思ってる形とは違うけど、幸せだよ。
I hope she...
私はしたいようにするだけがあなたのためとは思えない。人生って長いのよ。今は良くても、この先きっといろいろあるわ。それに変わった生き方をするということは、知らないうちに誰かに嫌な思いをさせることもあると思う。
If someone feels uncomfortable with this, that's the problem with them, not with you.
あなたもきっと傷つくわ。分かって誠。私はあなたに。
Look, if someone is uncomfortable with who you are, or like uncomfortable with you because of like your gender, or because of your gender identity, I should say, or your sexuality or something like that, that's, I feel like, sure, as I said, you should be yourself as long as you're not hurting anyone else. let me make a addendum here. As long as you're not hurting anyone else directly. If someone is being affected negatively by your presence because of their own beliefs, I feel like that's this is gonna sound harsh, but I feel like that's mostly on them in most cases. I'm sure there can be exceptions to that. But I feel like if someone is being hurt by your presence just because of your sexuality, your gender identity, how you identify yourself, I feel like that's not something that you should be worried about, or that you should be. You shouldn't be the one realigning yourself for someone else's beliefs, right? I feel like that's kind of how I want to make a addendum for that previous statement, because I felt like it was a bit of a contradiction in there.
また一緒にお買い物しましょう。昨日みたいに。
She's making an effort. Okay. It only took her 30 years, but she's finally starting to make an effort. Or not. I don't know how long it's been since she left home. I love this song. This is gonna be heavily... The audio is gonna be probably cut on YouTube. Here they are. The triangle is back. The love triangle is back. Let's go. I'm so excited for the movie now. I'm so excited for the movie. The movie is gonna be a banger. Oh, the movie is gonna be a banger. Okay, so wait, there was another thing. Oh yeah, there was another thing that I wanted to say earlier, and I let me say it before I forget, about the mom. So obviously the mom, the way that she's been acting, basically her entire life that we've seen, has been horrible, right? Because it's not even that those values were instilled on her by her parents. It was just that she was extremely close-minded, and she succumbed to the social norms. I mean, there's multiple factors to blame there. I feel like just saying she is just a horrible person is maybe putting the blame in the wrong spot. Partially it's definitely her fault. Also, it's society. It's how it is. Unfortunately, it still very much is a social norm that we're trying to change nowadays. In the past, it's been even more outlandish than it is now. So I can see how she became like that. The problem that I have is that she didn't try to change until Makoto was like 15, 16 or whatever, as old as he is now. She's finally making an effort to change, which I can respect. I can respect that. She's making an effort to change. I hope the thing that I wanted to say earlier is I hope that she also goes back to her dad and tries to mend that as best that she can, even though that is gonna be hard since it's been I don't know how many years since she basically abandoned him. And yeah, I don't think she deserves his forgiveness, but it would be nice that she goes back and, you know, at least makes an effort to mend the things or the wounds that they have left or that she has left. Because there's no way her dad feels nothing about his daughter, right? Obviously, it's his daughter. He obviously must feel horrible about what happened. So I hope that she goes back and talks it over with him as well. But either way, this has been an incredible. This episode has been so incredible. It may have been my favorite episode so far. It's been an incredible episode. I feel like it's a perfect ending to this series. Or like at least to this season. Because as I said, there's gonna be a movie which I'm so excited for. It's gonna be, I'm guessing, it's gonna be mostly about the romance. Which, it's gonna be hype. It's gonna be really, really good. I have a feeling that some people are gonna be hurt in the anime, in the movie. I don't think both of them are gonna be really happy, but I'm excited to see how they handle it. I'm excited. I feel like Ao is gonna end up being the romantic interest for Makoto. Obviously, don't spoil anything, but yeah, that's my prediction. And that Ryuji, I don't know. I hope Ryuji ends up being happy some way as well. But yeah, I do wonder how they handle it. At the end of the day, I just hope that they end up finding happiness in some way, shape, or form. But I guess we will see in the movie when it eventually airs. As I said, I don't know if there's the date out already for it or not, but I am excited to watch it. But since this season has come to an end, I want to say thank you guys for watching. It has been an incredible anime. I feel like this is definitely one of the... No, this is... Let me think before I make a statement. I think this is the most underrated anime and underappreciated anime this season. I think. Yeah. I feel like the animation hasn't been out of the water. Like, it didn't blow me out of the water. It hasn't been like outstanding. It has been good enough to tell the story, and I feel like that's all it needs to do. It's been good enough to tell the story. I never noticed the animation lacking in any at any point. So I feel like that's the only thing that it kind of needs to do. And I also think that the voice acting has been incredible in this, and I think the story has been pretty well paced. Maybe there were some parts where it felt just a tiny bit fast, or like maybe it skipped a tiny bit of content, but still, I think there was no glaring mistakes or no glaring moments because of that. I feel like it was all really, really good. I feel like the writing in this is really good. It's a really fresh concept that I really, really enjoyed. So yeah, it has been an incredible ride. So on to the movie, I guess. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the movie. Peace.